Hello. Recently, I've listened to the Ultrakill soundtrack. It was quite nice. Very, break, Corey. I didn't know there were so many uses for the aim and break. That's cool. Also, I've never played Ultrakill, but I think I'll give it a review. So, gameplay-wise, I wouldn't know much about. I haven't played the game. I'd say the overall pacing is unknown to me, as I haven't played the game, and the level design is something I couldn't tell you about, but the bosses I'm not sure about, and the control feel overall I'd say is ambiguous, as I really couldn't tell you what it's like. And well, I like the soundtrack, so that's good. I've heard things about this game, whispers in the dark. One telling me the game's hard. We will see, as I may play this game. I have it downloaded, actually. The autumn Steam sale, 20% off, I think. So, there will be a second review. Mark my words, my dear viewer. Other points I may have on it. I saw someone draw it on the ground once with chalk. That little guy seemed cool. There seems to be a thing about guns, maybe. One of my professors wore a shirt that said something along the lines of, "Mankind is dead, blood is fuel. Hell is full." Now, I could only assume that was Ultrakill, as someone told me so, and I'm inclined to believe people to speak the truth on such matters. But that seems cool. Some fire words, I'd say. Poetic, even. That inclined me to purchase such a game. And I'm getting a little preamble through the soundtrack so that I can associate those memories with something I've heard before. And so, whenever I may enter into somewhere in this game in which that soundtrack plays, I will be like, yes, I've heard this one before, and I really enjoyed it. This will improve my enjoyment of the game. This can also be done with movie soundtracks, so I've learned, improving the overall experience. If there is such an experience that is colloquially known to be so good, improving upon it with the soundtrack or other features of such content that is unique to such an experience, then doing so improves it, because you already have that knowledge beforehand. Other examples I may give include ones that cannot be named, as I'm not really sure. Much like Ultrakill. I don't know. Maybe I will let you know. Maybe I'll make some promises that I might keep when I say that I could leave a real review But much like a real review, I'm giving you a pre-review before I have played such game, in order to improve the overall experience of the real review. Toodles!